So this island has been absolutely the best place to start kind of looking at Brazil, because they're super friendly, it's safe. They said this is probably the safest island in Brazil, and if anything happened, we just head to the church and we let them know, and they will find out who did it.
So, in the early hours this morning, I heard it crack. I didn't realise that this mooring line actually broke. Look at that. Look at that, isn't that amazing?
That kind of tells you how bad the surge is here. Even though this had a bungee on it, it still broke.
Yeah, it's amazing. God, it's been horrible for the last week here, isn't it? But yeah, it's been particularly bad. And it just broke on the last night. We're heading out of the anchorage now.
Welcome back aboard. You join us in Salvador de Bahia, Brazil's first capital city after completing our southern Atlantic crossing. If you're new here, we're a sailing family documenting life at sea and the adventures we find ashore. Since arriving in Brazil, it's been an emotional whirlwind. From the heartbreaking loss of our beloved cat Mocha to saying a premature farewell to our crewmates Clint and Ollie after a tough visa battle.
Highlight, really.
It's been amazing. It's been such a great passage.
It has.
Yeah.
Good company.
Almost not long enough.
While we were in the somewhat safe surge water off the marina, we had time to explore Salvador, riding the famous Elevator Lacerda, the world's first urban elevator, built in 1873, which carried us up to the heart of Salvador's historic Pelourinho district, where history, culture and rhythm fill the streets. Of course, priorities first, ice cream tasting. So we're outside Acabana, which is considered Salvador's best ice cream. Well, certainly in the old town. Full disclosure, the boys and Rob have just had an ice cream across town. And how does this one compare?
Well, I got a different flavour at the other one. The other one was pretty good. They're both good.
Yeah. So this one has huge queues and the other one didn't, so hard to tell.
That one.
Big. Beneath the colour and music lies a heavy story. Pelourinho, meaning pillory, was once a place of punishment for enslaved Africans under Portuguese colonial rule. This is the old city of Salvador, the original city of Salvador, built by the Portuguese. It was for the slave trade. We seem to be following around the colonial slave trade around the world. It's called Pelourinho, and you might recognise some of these buildings because they appeared in a Michael Jackson video. Well, I think it's called They Don't Really Care About Us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. And Michael Jackson stood on that very balcony. He's still up there now.
That man there inspired one of the all-time great quotes in any movie in the history of movie making, and it was,
"Hey Chardonnay, wanna see some Michael Jackson dance moves?"
It's as easy as that. It's like ABC. Once you learn, it's like riding a bike.
Of the 5 million African slaves brought to the Americas, over 1 million passed through Salvador's port, making Brazil the largest importer of enslaved people in history. Today, though, Pelourinho has a decidedly different vibe, vibrant and alive, with music, dance, art, food, and beautifully preserved colonial architecture. It's a place where resilience and joy shine through, celebrating Afro-Brazilian culture and spirit in every corner. After a week in Salvador, we are heading north in the Bay of Saints to Ilha dos Frades, which means the Isle of Friars. I believe it got its name after 2 friars were killed here. And just for a change of scenery, Willie and Cindy on Pazo have Declan helping them today. He's sailing with them. Willie's back's a little sore, so they've got him to do the grinding for them. So it's just Ivan, myself and Rob on board here. This is supposed to be a beautiful island surrounded by native Atlantic forest, and one of the places where unfortunately the illegal slave trade was centred. They would bring the slaves here to this island before they took them into the heart of Brazil for sugarcane farming. But it looks like a beautiful little place, some tropical beaches, a change of scenery. We'll be able to go for a swim. Declan and Ivan, how do you do it all? How do you just manage to fit it all into your day?
Magicians don't reveal their...
Hello, stranger!
Hola. Okay, we'll buy him. How much is that?
You can have him! Good riddance!
Hooray! I'm back in the toilet. Oh, fun, fun, fun. The reason is because our gulper has broken down. The pump itself is turning, is operating, but it's not gulping. There's something in the mechanism of the pump itself, I think, the mechanical part. It looks like... That's okay. Oh, blimey, look at all that. Oh. Holy, I reckon that's it. Yeah, look at that. Just hair and stuff, I reckon. Yeah. Oh. Might be more in here too. Oh no, it's just that. So I refitted this on and it didn't make any difference, so cleaning that out didn't help. So I'm wondering, I'll pull it off again, I'm wondering if there's a block between this pipe here, which is the pipe that goes from the gulping tray. I'm going to try back blow into that, see if there's a blockage. Can I get my head through? Oh! Yes I can!
How'd that taste?
Yum. Okay, so that's not it. Alright, don't know what to think now. That attachment there, I packed out with some tape, a bit of electrical tape, and made the contact for the hose to grip onto bigger. And that seems to have fixed it. Now I just need to reattach it to the wall up there.
We have woken to a beautiful day here. We are between 2 islands. This side is what I was calling Ilha de Frades yesterday, but it's actually Frades, I believe. And on the other side over here, even a smaller island but more inhabited island, is called Ilha Bom Jesus Island. There are 5,000 people live on that island, and less than 800 live on this one, even though this one's bigger. I am full of anxiety. I did not sleep well. I was awake from 4 o'clock, just feeling that we should be on the mainland, just in case we get a sighting of Mocha. But it's a beautiful day. We're here. We're going to head in while the sun is shining to see Ilha Bom Jesus Island. Thank you!
Yeah. You know how to get hold of him to call you.
Have we got a VHS? Oh. Okay. So what are the chances? As soon as we get in the dinghy, it starts pouring with rain. After we've got soaked, the sun comes out again. So this place, this place is reminding us a lot of Koh Lipe. Lovely little streets, very quaint.
Yeah.
Bom dia.
Bom dia.
So it would seem that Sunday is not the best day to come to the island because nothing is open. We had hoped to go to a cafe. We got invited into someone's house. We thought she was taking us to her home cafe, but it turned out she was offering us figs, stewed figs, which we had a taste, but nobody really wanted to buy a whole load of figs. So we're just having a lovely look around. It is so quaint, so beautiful. But eating and drinking today seem to be out of the question here. Our trip into town yesterday ended with us being invited into a family's home. They'd seen us eating our watermelon in the park, in the street, and this guy came up and he just said, come. And we kind of hesitated because we were like, he didn't have any English and we're terrible Portuguese. But we went up and it was so lovely. They were so welcoming and they were like, yo, you must come back, we will cook for you. He was like, oh, you can stay the night.
No, I wasn't expecting anything, and then to have that happen was quite nice.
Yeah, and they would not let you go without having a drink, would they? In fact, they made you drink 2 cans of lager. Amazing. These little treasures when you go to little islands like this and you meet the people, and they're just so lovely. When you hear terrible stories about places, I know, yes, we had some terrible stories about South Africa, and we had a little brush with some incidents in South Africa.
I got robbed-ish. I got taken advantage of.
But it didn't stop us really enjoying South Africa, and it's very dangerous here as well, but it doesn't stop us from enjoying Brazil. What will stop us from enjoying Brazil is my blinking bad moods because of losing Mocha, but yeah, I'm trying to get over that. Anyway, we are on the move again.
I did predict wind download last night, and I've just reaffirmed it this morning that there's a bit of breeze. The angle of the breeze is such that we can go out to the west side of this island group and we'll get a better angle to get back to Salvador. It means travelling another extra 1.5 to 2 miles to get to that side, but it gives us another 25-30 degrees of angle to the wind. Yeah, so hopefully we could sail at some point in this journey. We've got about a 15-mile sail back to Salvador. From there, we'll drop the pick. We're not going to go back into that marina. We've decided that marina is unless you can get a better spot in the marina where we were exposed fully to the swell and the surge. And we'll try and anchor, reprovision, and then get rid of those confounded boys. Send them off to Rio. We've got a 55-60 degree angle, it's a nice-ish angle. We've got 12 to 16 knots at times, apparent wind, and calm sea. That's my news. What's the other news we have? I didn't film it, but Rachel just threw over Mocha's litter. It's very emotional. She is everywhere. She is everywhere. Every time you step anywhere. She really was a part of the family. Part of the fabric, a rich part of it. And she was always curious. She always wanted to be with us, whether we were doing something. And the other night I was out on the bow. I was about to go to bed actually. I was mucking around up there. And normally I'd look around and she'd be at my feet, or on the trampoline, or near the kayak, or somewhere. And she wasn't. Yeah, very sad, so sad.
On the way over here, I threw out her that I haven't been able to throw out until now. And then, because I didn't want to believe that we won't see her again. All her peas and poos are gone. Yeah, and slowly, I'll hand over all her food and maybe her, scratching pads and everything else to Excelsior for Chewy. But I said I'm going to have to do it slowly because I can't.
Yeah.
I don't want to admit she's gone. I just said to Rob, can we start from the lighthouse and work our way down again? But I mean, she's not going to be sitting on the shoreline waiting for us to go past.
No.
If she's there at all. I like to think she's there. Living her best life as a stray. How she started. Life goes on. In the stillness of the early morning, we wave goodbye to Declan and Ivan as they set off on their journey to Rio. If you'd like to see what the boys got up to, tune in to Kiwi Boys this Monday. A huge thank you to our wonderful patrons and to all you watching. Your support keeps us sailing and sharing. Join us next week as our own Brazilian adventure continues.
Oh, it's so good seeing them go to have their adventure together. Together is the coolest thing. I love that. Your best friends are the bros. They'll have your back all the time, no matter what. And this is a great little thing for them. Bonding. I know they do a lot of bonding anyway, but
I am very happy to see them go and have an adventure, but now begins 5 days of worry for me that they're going to be okay in Rio. I have drummed it into them.
Oh yeah.
Don't do this, don't do that, do that.
Yeah. They're going to have a good time.
They're going to have a good time.